Environment, a course I took and Sarah took, and the daily life in UC Berkeley. And this is Thader Gate and Thader Tower. This is the landmark in UC Berkeley. Students usually gather here to speak out their opinion and hold a lot of interesting activities. And this is one of the activity called that take out your pants. So students who hold these activities only wear their underwears. Yeah, it's interesting. And then it's library. And the amount of the book collection in UC Berkeley's main library is ranked number 5 among the whole US library. So it has a lot of books in there. And it has also 39 branch libraries among the campus. And this is the library looks like inside. And there's a sports center in the campus, as Sarah mentioned before. You just need $10 and you can be the member of them. And you can use their facilities. And there is a Asia Pacific Art Museum in the campus, but it's free, so you can take a look at it if you are free at the afternoon or something. And many of you are interested about Stanford University, it looks like, so I'll briefly talk about Stanford University because we have also been there when we are in UC Berkeley summer session. UC Berkeley and Stanford University are both located in the Bay Area. And San Francisco City is the biggest city in the Bay Area. But the atmosphere in Stanford University and UC Berkeley is a little bit different, though they are all high-ranking schools. Yeah. Stanford University is very quiet, serious, and you feel like everyone here is studying hard. But like Berkeley, you feel like it's very vigorous, and people are talking, are interesting, and just like a small town. And this is Hoover Tower in Stanford University. It's just like Thader Tower in UC Berkeley. It's also their landmark. It symbolizes their spirits. And this is the Palm Avenue, the main road of Stanford University. It's very big, but it's also quiet. And at the end of the Palm Avenue, there's a big church, and we can meditation here, but we cannot take photos inside the church. Then I'll talk about the course I take. Haas School of Business in UC Berkeley is a very high-ranking business school in the US. According to the 2007 US MBA guidebook, it says that Haas School of Business ranks number 7 business school in the US. So it's really high-ranking business school. And about the textbook, I suggest that you can buy that in Taiwan. You can email to the professor in US first and know what is the text we have to use. Or you can buy that in US, but it's really expensive. And in Haas School of Business, we have TA class, teacher assistant class. We can also call that discussion class. The TA will lead us to the case study, and sometimes he will give us some pop-up questions, and we have to give out our opinion based on our background and our experiences. And this is one of the photos in the TA class. And we sometimes have debate to some specific issues, so we have also to prepare for that. And next one I want to talk about is the credit policy NCCU. Because if you want to take the credit you take as a graduation credit in NCCU, you have to take at least six credit in UC Berkeley summer session. And Sarah took a class called ESL, English as a Second Language. It's mainly talk about business speaking. So the teacher sometimes mainly focus on business speaking things, and sometimes she will take students to some different places to visit, like entrance or bake shop and SF MoMA museum. And then I'll talk about daily life. And Unit 2 is our dormitory. This is one of the buildings where we live. And then I'll talk about the meal point. We have 500 meal point in our student ID card account, and 1 meal point equals to $1, and we can use them in the student's cafeteria or student's restaurant. And Crossroad is one of the student cafeteria in the campus. And if we didn't find a roommate while in Taiwan, UC Berkeley summer session will arrange that randomly. So we will live with other international students. And this is the view seen from the dormitory. It's very beautiful. And the dorm sometimes take us to see the ball game, and this is the athlete court in Oakland City. The dorm sometimes take us to see the opera. This opera is called Wicked, and it's next to the San Francisco Civic Center. But of course, we have to pay for the baseball game on Opera by ourselves. And there's a post office, FedEx, in the campus, so if you want to send something, it's very convenient for you. And downtown Berkeley, there are a lot of bookstores and restaurants, and you can take a look. It's just next to the Berkeley campus. And there's People's Park. It's next to Unit 2, that's where we live. But it's not safe at night, so I don't suggest that you go there because it's a little bit dangerous actually. And after knowing the preparation and the school life in UC Berkeley, and let's welcome Sarah to introduce San Francisco City.
UC Berkeley is close to San Francisco City, which is a famous buggy resort. I will introduce the first one, transportation system, and next, the scene in San Francisco. Transportation system is an important tool for travelers. There are three, according to 美国西海岸 this book, we know the rules and the price of transportation system. And there are three main kinds of transportation system in San Francisco. The first one is BART. It's like MRT in Taiwan. You can see the picture here is a BART station. And downtown Berkeley Station and Rockridge Station is near to Berkeley. And you can get this kind of BART fares and schedules from the BART station. They include the routes and the time schedule inside. And here is the time schedule. You have to be aware of the destination and the times because their time schedule is different between Monday to Friday and weekend. It's different, so you have to be aware of this. And next is bus system. There are three kinds of bus system, as you see here. And the first one I want to introduce is AC Transit. It's free with your student ID card, as I just mentioned. And you can ride F line to San Francisco City and 15-1 line to bus station. And the next one is Muni Bus. You can see here. This ticket is the Muni Bus ticket. You just pay once and you will get this. You have to keep it because you can see here are two black circles and it's about the times. During the times, it's free for you to ride the bus again. And the last one is Muni Metro. You can see this picture is Muni Metro. It's also called historic streetcar because of its appearance. And the next one is cable car. Tourists like cable cars the most. Why? Because San Francisco's lands ups and downs, so they create this kind of transportation system. And San Francisco has a lot of beautiful spots. And I would, based on our experience and a book called 旧金山通, I will introduce some beautiful spots in San Francisco. The first one is Golden